You know who Dana White is, right? Homie, he run that UFC.
Yeah.
Yeah. So him and his wife were bickering back and forth. She sort of like swung at him and he smacked her, like smacked shit out of her, right?
He smacked her twice. Let's be honest,
Okay.
smacked her twice.
All
I saw
right.
the video.
So they asked him about it on TMZ. TMZ sitting there offering excuses for him, saying, "Yeah, I know you guys had a lot of drinks that night." Even Dana White was like, "I mean, it don't matter. Like what I did was wrong." Yeah, and she hit you first. He's like, "Bro, what I did was wrong. Whatever." So TMZ offering excuses for it. Then I go to ESPN, the company that talked about Kyrie Irving posting a link to a documentary for 2 weeks. Like when they talked about Ray Rice striking his wife for how long. You talk about all this shit. Molly Qerim, who sued NFL Network for sexual when she was like sexually harassed by like Terrell Davis and Warren Sapp and shit. She was like, "Well, we don't judge people at their worst moment. He's a friend of mine." So she's saying like, "Oh, they had something to drink, and as a woman, she hit him first." I'm like, "Yo, like keep the same energy y'all do for black athletes and black people. What the fuck?" And of course, Stephen A. Coon ass, you know what he doing? That's my friend. He's a good guy. He has a beautiful family. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's a
Right?
beautiful family, man. Unfortunately, stuff like this happen. I talked to him. He's a good friend of mine. I told him I was going to talk about this shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I
come
know.
on, man. Come
It
on,
was
no.
funny. I didn't catch the homie's name. Somebody from ESPN tweeted they did get a memo from ESPN saying what they can post on social media about it. And Ariel Hawani, he used to be a reporter for the UFC for ESPN. He says some
Yeah,
shit too about stories about ESPN. They don't give a fuck about that shit. And they do send out stuff like, y'all ain't got nothing to say about this. Y'all better shut up. So
yeah.
this upset me, just this little quick part. Pablo Torre tweeted something because somebody called it out. He said dude was a weirdo for saying that shit. And then he said Ariel Hawani said everything he should about Dana White. Bro, per Ariel Hawani, y'all tap dancing. But like, that made that shit cringe. Like the dude you called out that we should all look up to, like in regards to this, is calling y'all out by not talking about it, saying y'all like, what the fuck are y'all talking about, yo?
So here's my thing with Dana White. Here's my thing right here. Yeah, I mean, he should not have hit her at all. That's disgusting. Like, this is like he hit her two times. Matter of fact, twice.
Uh
Like, and they was like, oh, he's a leader. He's a leader, so it's nothing wrong with saying he got to lead by example. He needed, I know he's going to make a good punishment on himself, this and that, and I'm like, huh?
Yeah, bro, the
Like,
coverage of this has been amazing. It's
what?
been it's like you see it in real time. Like we say shit all the time. Like, yo, and believe me, the history of this fucking country tells you, yeah, if a black man messes up, it's much more consequences than if a white man messes up. You can just look at the history of this fucking country. But bro,
Yeah,
seeing black faces in the media or minorities in the media, like, yo, what the it I understand not wanting to fumble the bag. I ain't stupid. I know damn well if you get millions of dollars to speak on the show and they ask you, hey, you got to tap dance around this, I ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? Don't fumble that bag. But I
yeah.
can't say when a black man mess up, don't sit here act like his career's over. He doesn't deserve a. They saying Kyrie Irving was going to be out the league because he posted a link to a documentary.
That they kept promoting.
Yeah, exactly. And like I love to do the death what he's doing ESPN. Shout out to him on HBO. But Bomani Jones is one of the people, the Nets need to release Kyrie Irving. Nigga, what? So a black man do something. He needs to be out. We can't deal with him. A white man do something. Oh, we don't judge people at their worst. He's a good guy. Like what? Shit. If you look at the history, Kyrie Irving has a history of doing more nice things for people than Dana White does.
What do you
Like,
mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? He started UFC. He did.
it's
He,
fucking
what I'm saying.
ridiculous, yo.
He's the reason why a lot of these boxers out here out, not privileged anymore. You know what I'm saying? Not in poverty and stuff like that. What do you mean?
Right? It's
Just like
crazy.
everybody else.
It's
That's how
like
they look at it.
I always think it's the jealousy of like athletes where people act like, oh, well, these black people don't deserve to make millions of dollars for this sport that we can't get enough of that we watch. But I guess a white person deserves it. So well, it's not that big of a deal. I don't know what the hell's going on there, but that shit pissed me off watching the coverage of that and how they just so afraid to say something. Like, bro, and again, I say it's all the time with Stephen A. Smith. We ask for representation in the media, and they give us this fucking clown. Like, he just
Yep. And
he,
they wonder why people go
tuning.
to, and they wonder why people go to Twitter or somewhere else and follow like somebody that's
Oh yeah,
not TV appropriate to be like. Okay, cool. Like Graham was a chat nigga.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
he say
perfect thing what you
wild
just
things.
said. A lot of people during the Meg Tory case, they were like, it's crazy how many people go to blogs for news. Well, we go to y'all for news and y'all do shit like this. Like,
Yeah,
really? Like,
like this. Like I give it credit. I mean, they said it's wrong, but they didn't say nothing wrong about Brett Favre. They didn't say that joint.
bro, they made excuses for this man. Molly Qerim, she's one that like, I can't believe the Browns signed Deshaun Watson. I can't believe she's the loudest voice, and that's good for her. I'm not saying anything wrong against that. When she said, "Oh well, he was drinking and she hit him first," I'm like, "That's crazy. That is crazy." So if a
That,
black man do it, that motherfucker don't deserve a second chance. He's out the league. No, his career is over. Dana White do it. Oh, I knew him since he was 22. I was 22. He's a really nice guy. He's nothing bad should happen to him. What? Like
no,
what?
he's a thug. No, he's a thug. Let's. He's a thug. He's a thug
Bro,
that needs to be put out the street. He hit the woman two times, like twice. Not just what I'm saying, not once, twice.
the the crazy part about this study is he's not even offering excuses. He's saying
No,
he was wrong, and the media's the one offering excuses.
I
Like
know.
holy shit! Like
When he's like, "Yo, I fucked up. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like I fucked up." Well, no, I fucked
I
up.
know. Well, you had drinks and the moment she started hitting you, niggas, I messed up. Like, goddamn.
Like it's stupid. Like it's sort of like rap
Uh,
fans. Like, yo, this nigga killed somebody. No, he didn't do it. This nigga, I killed somebody. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. No, you didn't. The dude tried to attack you and you shot him back. Nigga, I still killed somebody though. What do you mean? What the
bro,
fuck?
it's so you can't help but laugh at it because, like I said, the shit happens in real time, and people have no idea what the fuck going on. But in the history books, we can all identify. Oh yeah, that's fucked up. That's wrong what they did, bro.
Yeah,
Okay, like, but shit happened in real time. You act like idiots. You act like
yeah.
straight up idiots.
And I just want to say we don't. I mean, I'm against hitting women. I know he is. We're against hitting women
Yeah.
at all, at
My
all.
sim-
Like,
my thing is simply keep the same energy for everybody. If you're going to say, hey, we don't judge people off their low moments,
yeah,
okay, don't judge everybody off their low moments. Not your white friend who's like, what the fuck? But or
yeah,
if you're going to act like people don't deserve a second chance and their career should be over if they do something like that, keep that energy for everybody, not just black people. Like that's
yeah.
all I'm fucking saying. Like,
I'm with you 100% because it's like it's just weird the way they did it and the way he said it. He was just like, "Oh, yeah." So I want to start off by saying, "Nah, you usually come in that bitch hot and ready, fucking foaming at the mouth when somebody do something wrong,
yeah,
foaming at the mouth, and now you're like, oh my god, like Bradley, like I said, Bradley still Stevens right there. Fuck the Boston coach
oh yeah, Ime Udoka,
cheat on his wife. Yeah, cheat on his wife.
yeah,
Uproar.
oh yeah,
This
yeah.
nigga smacked his wife twice.
Yeah. Yeah, even yeah, that's another thing for Molly Qerim too. But look at her reaction to Ime Udoka situation versus Dana White situation. Like, what are we doing right now? What are we doing right now? They just said that showed a video on Stephen A. Smith talking to Will Smith, talking about the Will Smith situation. Oh, that I can't believe this brother did that. That's some bullshit. All right, but Dana White smacked his wife twice. So
Alcohol,
Will
man.
Smith smacked the dude for talking about his wife. That's bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. Dana White smacks his wife twice. Oh, that's my friend. No, we can't talk about him. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god,
You know what it is, man.
I
You
know
know
what
what
it
it is.
is.
ESPN trying to protect their bag so they can put the UFC fights on ESPN, and TMZ want to be a part of that shit. Like, oh yeah, come on TMZ, come on to the front. You get to sit in the front with everybody else.
In my shit, like I said, I acknowledge. Don't fumble the bag if you're not ready to fumble the bag. Get your money, but simply address how you talked about that white man smacking his wife. Make sure you talk about the black people who mess up the same exact way. Don't act like their careers need to be over. They need to be out the league. They're the worst person on this fucking planet. Nah, keep that same energy you have for Dana White. Keep that same energy you have for Aaron Rodgers, who lied about being vaccinated. Keep that same energy for all these white people fucking up doing some stupid shit. Keep that
Brett
shit the
Favre,
same for the black people. Yeah, the Brett Favre situation. Yeah, keep that energy for everybody. That's all
and
I'm
I just want
saying.
to say, people more in an uproar because of Kaepernick kneels than this nigga smacking his wife.
Yep. Keep in mind, Kaepernick did sit during the anthem at first. Then he met with the military and they said that's disrespectful, but if you kneel, that's okay. So he said, okay, I'll kneel. And they said, that's fine. The public then goes, that's disrespectful to the military. The military the one who told him kneeling was all right.